What's up, guys? Happy Monday and welcome back to News for You with me, Tracy. Today, we are going to be talking about how the UPDF is applauding the youth. We're also going to be getting into why Ugandans must eat healthy and should James Bond really stay a man? Also, the court is charging Sean Kingston. All of that and so much more coming up tonight. Stay tuned. Health experts are urging Ugandans to embrace traditional foods as more people are struggling with imported diets to manage non-communicable diseases. Now, the call was made at the launch of Cornerstone Wellness Program, which promotes healthier ways of preparing local food instead of relying on restrictive dieting. The founder said that this initiative will provide guidance on sustainable lifestyle changes and is open to people of all ages. So guys, Luombo is good for you. We need to eat more traditional foods, luombo, matoke, atapa, all that stuff, organic, natural foods, and not so much the processed foods like pasta or bread, you know? Yeah. 61 young men and women from Kagadi District have successfully joined the UPDF after passing all the medical checks and submitting valid academic documents. Now, of the 88 shortlisted candidates, 78 showed up for the recruitment exercise, 13 others were apprehended for having forged documents, and 2 were disqualified due to ringworm infections, and another 2 were found to be over the age limit. Now, of these who have made it through to the UPDF, 4 of them are women, so we love to see that women are, getting into this. Now, the district's RDC, Caroline Nashemeza, has commended the youth's interest in serving and urged new recruits to maintain discipline. Dame Helen Mirren has said that James Bond should remain a male role despite describing herself as such a feminist. She argued that turning Bond into a woman would make him something else, insisting that the character's essence must stay intact. So the 26th Bond film is actually being developed by Amazon MGM Studios, with Peaky Blinders creator Stephen Knight writing the script. Now, this leads me to think about, why cannot it be not to be a woman? I think it would be so cool. Like if it's like the storyline is maybe James Bond's daughter, carrying on his legacy or avenging whatever happened to him. Or, something cool. Or like, in Ocean's 8, how Sandra Bullock was like the sister of the guy, was it from Ocean's 11, I think? And it was an all-women cast. We saw Rihanna, we saw Kate Blanchett, we saw Anne Hathaway. Like, it was absolutely incredible. So why can't we have the same for James Bond? This is the 26th movie. Surely by now there should be some sort of diversity. I don't know, but let's wait and see. Or, instead of a woman, why not a black James Bond or a black woman? Rapper Sean Kingston has been sentenced to 3.5 years in prison for his involvement in a $1 million wire fraud scheme. Now, in March 2025, he and his mother were convicted on multiple counts of conspiracy and wire fraud. The duo defrauded sellers like jewelers, car dealers, and furniture and TV vendors by using Kingston's celebrity status to obtain high-end items like a bulletproof Escalade, luxury watches, and a massive LED TV. Not only that, he was also using Justin Bieber's name. He said, "You should give me this because I know Justin Bieber," without paying for it, mind you. So eventually he was found out, and now 3 years in prison. We lose yet another black musician. It's a crime. Sad. All right, guys, it is time for some Motivation Monday. Now, this is some motivation for you to take care of the work that you do, whether it's in school, whether it's actual work, or just whatever you do. This is Proverbs chapter 22, verse 29. Do you see a man skilled in his work? He will stand before kings and not obscure or unknown men. Now let this serve as a promise. If you are skilled in your work, it will be seen by the right people who will then elevate you into the right places. Be motivated this week. Let us take care and refine our skills that we stand before kings and not unknown men. It's time for sports, and guys, yes, a lot of you were against us, but we were victorious. We beat Manchester United. But find out what more happened in sports in the Sports Update.
Hello, what's up? Here we are back again with another sports updates on NBS News for you. And guess what? The Premier League returned last week on Friday. Yes, it returned. That means the weekends can get busy again. We can get moody again. You know that feeling where someone comes to office on a Monday morning looking like he was slapped in the morning on his way coming to office, or he lost money or lost his wallet or something. Yes, we are back to that mood. So of course on Friday we had a fixture that played out and the games went on. On Saturday we had a couple of fixtures. Yes, on Friday Liverpool kicked off the tournament obviously with a massive win for them. I mean, a game that they should have lost, but they still won. They played Bournemouth. They beat Bournemouth 4-2, earning those 3 points. I mean, yeah, it was an emotional moment. We saw Mohamed Salah being the last player to leave, I mean, the Anfield on that particular day. Of course, you know, Diogo Jota, one of their players that passed on in a tragic accident this year, they're still in that moment. It doesn't look like they're yet to move away from that pain, but we're still with them. I mean, with the family and all that. By the way, so Chelsea offered to give Diogo Jota's family some of the money they want from the Club World Cup. So that's a positive. Then on the other hand, yes, we had Man City, of course, one of the teams that are always in that title conversation, also having a blast, winning their game impressively well. And then the big game on Sunday. Oh, before the big game on Sunday, we had Chelsea, our London boys, picking up a draw against Crystal Palace. A game that Crystal Palace should have won. Yes, they should have won. Oh my God, Eze. That free kick was okay, but you know, football these days has technology, VAR. Yeah, they lost it. They lost the goal and the game ended. They shared the points, 1-1 point. So Arsenal visited Old Trafford. They visited United at their home ground. In the 13th minute, Declan Rice gets the corner kick. And guess who was there just on time, waiting for the Manchester United goalkeeper to make an error? Ricardo Calafiori was there on time. He made an error and we get the 3 points. Of course, when you go online right now, you see a lot of Manchester United fans and different people from the Manchester community making noise like, yeah, we played the better ball, we did this, we did that. I mean, there are some fouls. We deserve the penalty on that Konya Saliba situation. Hey man, yes, you played the better ball, but we beat you at home. The 3 points are ours. You can stay with the ball, stay with your home ground, stay by playing well. We remain the winners. We bagged the 3 points. What a way to start a season. I mean, starting a season with 3 points is always very important, but starting a season while losing at home, it's very dangerous. On the other hand, of course, our Victor Gyökeres, yeah, he played. Yes, he played. There's a lot of banter around his player. It's still too early to judge his performance. There are still a couple of games to come. Me personally, I'm giving him 3 games. This first game, the first game is done. He has 2 more games. If he doesn't deliver, I'll start questioning the Portuguese league. Because on the other hand, back at home here, Chan is still going on, and Uganda Cranes are still on form, and we play our brothers from South Africa tonight, Bafana. Yes, in one of our much anticipated group games. It's going to be, guys online are saying it's going to be an piano fest, because you know we Ugandans are really tying on piano mob. So we're going to be playing South Africa tonight at Nambole, our last group game. We win this one, we top the group game. Right now we are topping, of course, with 6 points, and we've won 2 games so far, lost 1 to Algeria. So if we win this game, it means that we book our seat to the next round. So I know Uganda Cranes are going to deliver. South Africa is a good side. They're impressive, but they haven't been the best of themselves in this particular tournament, because they drew to a team that we beat very well. Drawing to Niger was a bit questionable, but I mean, that doesn't mean that we are not doing well. But when you look at other groups, Group A and Group B, we've seen even the other host nation, Tanzania, leading as well. When you look at Group A, we've also seen Kenya leading. So it means the host nations are generally not doing so bad in this particular tournament. So, I mean, the momentum keeps building. But yeah, tonight, Uganda Cranes, 8 p.m., that match has to be the one. We have to shut it up, beat South Africa, end the silence, play amapiano, dance, and we call it a Monday. That's it from me, guys. Bye. See you on the next one.
And with that, at the end of the day has to end. But make sure that you guys like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you again on Tech Tuesday.